Hi everyone. Now our structure is ready. After adding the authentication module, we have the login and register links here. We have the empty page. Now we are ready to go further and add the common database functionality, which is called CRUD functionality, CRUD. So CRUD functionality means that we should be able to insert data, to read data from database, to edit data, update data, and delete data from database. So it means that we need all these functionality, and we will need all these routers, a router for insert, for update, for delete, and so on. But luckily Laravel is very helpful in this context. Laravel provide us one controller which is called resource controller. If you go to Laravel documentation and search for resource controller, you will see all the details there. So uh, let's make a resource controller. Resource controller is a single one controller which provide all this functionality. So let's head over to our command prompt, and let's make our resource controller, and make sure that your XAMPP is running in case of Windows user, and your server is running, and the better that you should run npm run dev in a separate command prompt. It will compile all the CSSs, and then it will apply the CSSs. So let's open a third command prompt and type the command php. Again, window user will have to type php, and Mac user will have type shell. So php artisan Mac controller node controller, by convention n capital. And if you want that this controller should be the resource controller, then follow this command by dash dash resource. When you follow this command by resource controller, Laravel will make this controller as a resource controller, and resource controller will add all the required functionality that we need. Let's see what are the functionality and how it will be added. Press enter. You will get the successful message, and let's verify by opening Visual Studio Code, and we can see controllers in app, HTTP, and then controllers, and here you will see our node controller. And inside this node controller are the functionality: index function, create function, store function, show, edit, update, and destroy, and all the required arguments, and the basic structure is automatically added. So it's too much easy using Laravel to apply the CRUD operation on database. So once we have a controller, we need to have a router also for that, and you know that routers are under router and in the web.php. So let's add a router, a route colon a resource router, and this resource router will be the home page will be home page nodes. The second argument will be the controller, node controller colon class semicolon. So this will be the route, and using this route we can access the controller. But we know that this route should be only available to logged in user. Okay, so to make sure that only logged in user should access this router, then we should add the auth middleware. So to add that one, middleware auth. So this one will make sure that this route can only be accessed by logged in users. So let's verify this, that is it working or not. So go to localhost and log in, my email address and my password, log in. So you see we are redirecting to this dashboard page. We will change this in a while, but let's check the route which was the home/notes. This one we have defined here, this one if you remember. So let's check this one, that is it also working. Yes, you see we didn't get the 404 error, so it means that the page is available, then the route is available, but no functionality is added yet, so we will add later on. But it means that the at least the route is working. So let's check that this route is only for logged in users. So let's go to the dashboard and log out first, and then logged in, log out first, and here let's try to access the notes route without login first. So meaning to say I am not logged in and I am trying to access the route. So is it possible for me to access? Let's see. You see it will force me to log in first, then you can access that one. So if log in first and then I can access that one. So go back. So another issue is that if you see, if I go to the dashboard, okay, and here log in and log out and then log in again, so it will redirect me to the dashboard page, which we don't want. We want the notes page. So let's change this one in the routes service provider.php. So we can find that one by control P, route service provider.php. Okay, so here in the line 20, this is the line which are forcing us, redirecting us to the dashboard page. So let's change this one to notes and save this and check again. Log out and log in again. This time you see it didn't redirect to the dashboard, but it redirect us to the notes route which we want. So now the entire structure is ready for adding functionality and views. So let's add one action and one view at a time.